that's a professional sport, but hey, not my business, I guess. It's the day before and the day after the MLB All-Star break. I'm not sure when specifically that date is, but apparently there's only 2 days out of the entire year. There's definitely no professional sports. I don't know if soccer has soccer going on that time, but hey, I'm not entirely sure. Pittsburgh is the only city where all the major sports teams, MLB, NHL, and NFL, have the same colors, black and gold. Let's see, so that's the Pirates, the Penguins, and the Steelers. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to think. Well, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has Philadelphia 76ers. That would be cool if they have Pittsburgh get their own basketball team. That would be kind of cool. That's always, maybe that could be like an expansion team, or maybe if a team moves somewhere. That'd be kind of cool. But I feel like Pittsburgh is already pretty blessed with having a lot of, good sports teams in their history, that's for sure. Major League Baseball umpires are required to wear black underwear while on the job, just in case their pants split. Wow, they're required. That's like a rule, I guess. If you don't do that, I guess you can't be an umpire, so. But they probably have a lot of those. In 1986, Danny Heap became the first player in a World Series to be a designated hitter, a DH, with the initials DH. So, Danny Heap, the DH, with the initials DH. That's kind of interesting, I guess. He played for the Red Sox, it seems, because it has a Boston picture on there, so I'm assuming that's where he was. The silhouette of the NBA logo is Hall of Famer Laker Jerry West. Wow. If you didn't know that, well, now you know. I wonder if is the NFL or the MLB logo, is that a professional player or just a sort of just generic player at the batting position? Or I can't even think, what's the NFL one? Isn't that someone running? I can't even remember what the NHL one, the NFL one looks like. I'm not entirely sure. The average lifespan of an MLB baseball is 5 to 7 pitches. Are you joking? Let me read that again. The average lifespan of an MLB baseball is 5 to 7 pitches. You know what, that does make a lot of sense, because there are a lot of times where the ball gets thrown and hits the ground and then it gets tossed away. I think those get cleaned, don't they? Or do they just not use them anymore? I'm trying to think. Or I guess if you do hit a foul ball in a home run, there are a lot of different sort of things that could go into that. 5 to 7 pitches, that's, I don't know if that's a waste or not. Let me know if you're really into baseball. I only played baseball for a little bit, for a hot second, but I'm not entirely sure if a ball like hits the ground. I know they take the ball and they throw it to some, ball boy, bat boy guy, and then does he clean it and then they give it back to the umpire? Because I know the umpire has a lot of different baseballs that he has. Let me know. I'm not entirely sure how that really works out. Let's see, because they both lost so many players to World War II military services, the Pittsburgh Steelers and Philadelphia Eagles combined to become the Steagles during the 1943 season. Whoa, let me read that again. Because they both lost, so many players to World War II military service, the Pittsburgh Steelers and Philadelphia Eagles combined to become the Steagles during the were selected because at least one of those 5 colors appear in every flag in the world. That one kind of makes sense. That's pretty cool. The longest tennis match took place in 2010 at Wimbledon. John Isner, Isner, of the United States beat Nicholas Mahut, Mahut, of France, in a match that lasted 11 hours and 5 minutes. It took 3 days to complete. Hold on a second. Wow. 11 hours and 5 minutes, and it took them a span of 3 days to complete it. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. That was just in 2010. I feel like that should have been more well covered, or even they should report on it more. That's crazy. That must be like, well, I don't know, other sports in the world, but that must be one of the longest sports matches of all time, right? 3 days, 11 hours. That's crazy. Basketball legend Wilt Chamberlain never fouled out of the game. I think I remember hearing that somewhere. Yeah, Wilt has never gotten, I'm assuming, 6 fouls, unless it was 5 back in the day. That is honestly something really cool. I think, I'm sure there are a lot of other players in NBA history who have done that, but maybe not to the legendary status of Wilt Chamberlain. So that's probably why they reported it as Wilt Chamberlain. That's kind of cool. The Dallas Cowboys hired the The Dallas Cowboys hired the NFL's first professional cheerleading squad in 1972. Interesting. Golf is the only sport to be played on the moon. In 1971, Alan Shepard was the man. Golf is the only sport. It says to be played on the moon. I'm trying to think, could you play other sports on the moon? You could maybe play football or baseball, but you would have to like throw it like so accurately, it would just move straight. Because if you even like threw it in a weird angle, it'd be gone forever. So I think if you definitely threw a football or baseball, you'd have to like throw it like down. You'd have to throw it like down. And basketball's obviously impossible unless you dunk the ball, which is very possible. That's kind of funny. Another one is home team must provide the referee with 36 footballs for each NFL Football League game. Let me read that again. That doesn't really make sense. The home team must provide the referee with 36 footballs for each NFL Football Team League game. So does that mean the one game they're playing, the referee has 36 footballs, which I guess makes sense. I feel like footballs definitely have a short lifespan too, just like baseballs apparently have. Because I mean, you throw a football, it gets dirty, you throw it away, or something happens to the football, you throw it away. The home team must provide the referee with 36 footballs for each NFL game. I'm not really sure what that means, but that is pretty interesting. Some more interesting facts here we have is one that's actually kind of sad. It's that Michael Jordan, as reported during this article, I don't know what year it was published, but makes more money from Nike annually than all of the Nike factory workers in Malaysia combined. That is very sad. It definitely shouldn't be that way, but hey, the rich get richer, I guess you could say. That's definitely the truth. At one point in August 1971, the Pittsburgh Pirates became the first professional team to field 9 players who were either black or Latino. That's pretty cool. This was the same year they won the World Series. That's actually pretty cool. Let's see here. Jerry West, we talked about that one. The referee tossed a jump ball after every basket in basketball until 1937. Got those mixed up. So, the referee would toss into a jump ball after every basket until 1937. Could you imagine that nowadays? Team scoring 140-ish points a game nowadays. Like, dude, after every basket, that would be so boring. I probably would not be able to watch basketball if that was the case. Yikes. In July of 1934, Babe Ruth paid a fan $20 to return a baseball he hit for his 700th career home run. $20 in 1934. That's probably like, I don't know, I actually don't want to get this wrong. That's probably like $100 today, right? I'm trying to think, $20 in 1930s, that's probably a lot of money. Good for that fan, but he definitely probably should have held on to it a little bit longer and sold it later on. But wow, 700 home runs, man. Babe Ruth is just something else. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the NBA's all-time leading scorer. I think we all already knew that. Or at least, hopefully, some of us did. After his jerseys were stolen from the visitors' locker room, when the team was on the road against the Orlando Magic, Michael Jordan had to wear the number 12. Really? I didn't know that. Let me read that again. After his jerseys were stolen from the visitors' locker room when the team was on the road against the Orlando Magic, Michael Jordan had to wear a number 12 jersey. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'll probably put up a picture somewhere showing you guys, but that's pretty cool. If I ever got a Michael Jordan jersey, I'd probably get a number 12 jersey. That's kind of fire, not gonna lie. Let's see. Track athletes are surprisingly most likely to break records late in the day with body temperatures at their highest. Interesting. Track athletes are surprisingly most likely to break records late in the day with body temperatures at their highest. That does kind of make sense. You know, your body's all, loose and ready and active and everything is at its peak. It's at the peak performance. Obviously doing track meets at like in the morning would suck a lot, or late at night when you're tired. I think definitely having them around the peak time of day makes you even that more in your prime, I guess. That's actually kind of cool. Let's see. It takes 3,000 cows to supply the NFL with enough leather for a year's supply of football. So, wow. 3,000 cows. Again, that's kind of sad. Sorry for all the happy, animal-friendly people out there. Dang, 3,000 cows. I'm sure they all go to use, hopefully. Golf balls can reach speeds up to 170 miles per hour. Wow. 170 miles per hour. That would definitely hurt a lot. That even hit any part of your body. That would suck a lot. The actual playing time in an MLB game is 9 minutes and 55 seconds, despite routinely finishing around 3 hours. No offense, that's one of the big reasons why I'm not a huge fan of baseball. I love going to baseball games. Absolutely love it. I actually have a video of me doing an IRL baseball game on my channel if you guys want to check that out. But gosh, just like sitting on TV watching a game, playing baseball, it's not super exciting unless you're, again, a great player, a pitcher, a shortstop, some sort of big time position. I mostly played outfield, so you don't really get to see a lot of action. So, wow, 9 minutes and 55 seconds of actual gameplay. Yikes. But the experience is fun. That's why I like going to baseball games and watching. I couldn't just watch a baseball game on TV. Babe Ruth wore a cabbage leaf under his cap to keep him cool and changed it every 2 innings. The key to greatness. That's funny. A cabbage leaf. We're gonna move on from that one. There are more than 350 dimples on a golf ball. Interesting. We might have to do a counting video on that one. Let's see. Tug of war was an Olympic event between 1900s and 1920. Wow. Yo, that is why did they get rid of that? That is such a fire event. I would watch the crap out of that. A tug of war event between, a bunch of your country's strongmen. I know they have like strongmen, like Olympic games. They have like people who like tow trucks or like pick up refrigerators, like those strongmen competitions. They should do that for the Olympics and have a tug of war event. Bro, why is that not a thing anymore? That's awesome. I would definitely watch it. Michael Jordan was once one of the best high school pitchers in North Carolina. That is pretty cool. Definitely didn't turn into anything. Well, it probably could have if he was playing during his prime, but never really saw that. Let's see. At 120 miles per hour, a Formula One car generates so much downforce that it can drive upside down on a roof of a tunnel. Oh my god. Jeez. Those things are so, like, specifically made for aerodynamics and things like that. Like, you guys seen those things, like, wreck? When those things wreck, those things go flying through the air. Those things are not, like, normal cars. Those things are just made to be so aerodynamic. Like, this actually doesn't surprise me. It generates so much downforce that it can drive upside down on a roof of a tunnel. So, I don't know if you ever played, like, a video game. Well, I'm assuming most people have. And you're, driving maybe like GTA or something like that, and you have like a tunnel. It is actually able in real life to be able to like drive upside down in a tunnel. That's crazy. The state sport of Maryland is jousting. Yo, any Marylanders, if you can confirm this or not, I would definitely like to know if your state sport is jousting. That's pretty interesting. Oh wow, this is actually kind of cool. Table tennis balls can travel off the paddle at speeds up to 105 miles per hour. Oh my god. Yeah, that would definitely hurt pretty bad if that even smacked you on the arm or something like that. That would really suck. Let's see. The original Stanley Cup, which if you don't know is the championship you win if you win the NHL or the National Hockey League championship, the Stanley Cup. The original one was only 7.5 inches tall. That's pretty bad. That's like barely nothing. That's like a little baby trophy. Stanley Cup. That's crazy. It's now propped on the top. Oh, so that's Stanley Cup. Oh, yo, I never knew that actually. So that the trophy. I'll put a picture up somewhere. The trophy on top of the Stanley Cup is the original Stanley Cup, and then the entire everything else is just like additional things to it. I never knew that. Wow, makes a lot of sense actually. I do think that the NBA has the coolest looking championship, at least in my opinion. The Stanley Cup does look cool, but that thing is huge. You have to like carry it like a dog or something like that. It's humongous. The first baseball caps were made of straw. That's kind of cool. Let's see. I don't know why they would have this on here, but it says her Manute Bol's grandfather had 40 wives. Hey man, that makes me feel like I am down tremendously. But hey man, if you have 40 wives, that's cool. Good for Manute Bol's grandfather. Most NASCAR teams use nitrogen in their tires instead of air. Interesting. I wonder why nitrogen instead of oxygen. Maybe it's I know it's lighter, right? So maybe it just makes the car more aerodynamic, or maybe is it heavier than oxygen? I don't think so, because it helps like the car like stay down like in place. Because the tires, I actually have no idea. Let me know if you're in a NASCAR. Actually, NASCAR is actually kind of dope. I only like watching it if it's like the last like 10-ish laps. Then I get kind of interested in it. Other than that, I could not imagine going to NASCAR event and sitting there for like 200, 100 laps of cars like that. I'm not super into cars like that, so I could never do that. It says here the LA Lakers are popular in the Bahamas. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. A face-off in hockey, which originally called a puck-off, or a puck, or a face of the puck. Let me read that again. A face-off in hockey, which originally called a puck-off, or a face of the puck. Yeah, face-off definitely sounds a lot better than a puck-off. A forfeited game in baseball is recorded as 9-0. 9 innings make this a bit easier. A forfeited game in baseball is recorded as 9-0. Why? Wouldn't it just be 1-0? Like you just win? Actually, I wonder how many games in like any sports in Major League, baseball, Major League Basketball, Major League Football have been forfeited. If you know that, let me know down in the comments. I could look it up, but I want to keep you all active in the mind while you're listening to this. If you're trying to fall asleep or something like that, that's a cool question to think about. Because I can't even really think about a point in time where a team has ever done that, like forfeited a game, like refused to play, and the other team did. Obviously, in the bubble of the NBA playoffs, we did see teams forfeit games. Well, not forfeit, refuse to play because of certain things, but the other team also refused to play. I wonder what would happen if one team refused to play and one team didn't. I've never really heard of anything like that happening in a very long time, at least since I've been alive. Okay, guys, that's actually going to be it for me. I wanted to make this sort of a shorter, more easy to digest video. So, if you did like this video and wanted different sort of facts on, again, Disney movie, Marvel movies, Star Wars movies, music, just random facts in general, and history and science, definitely let me know down in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed some of